Great. And our apologies from the start for this. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is Usman, and with me is Samar from our automation unit. We are right now sitting in Belitic office. So thank you very much for joining it. We are, first of all, as you know, that this is our session where we already understand the prompt engineering and how to build a very good prompt basics that we have been going through. Today, our session is for workflow automation with AI, and that is very, very important session today. In this session, we will be covering a very important aspect, and that is the AI, role of AI in our lives. And that's where you also notice that whatever we are doing in whatever business, for example, some of you are maybe in a bank, some of you are in a government institute, somewhere, wherever you are working in the day, or you are a student, wherever and whatever you are doing some manual tasks and some tasks that require your attention every day. For example, checking your inbox, checking your emails, and then replying some of those emails. For example, checking your LinkedIn and create a post about something that you are interested in, or maybe saying happy birthday to your friends. So it can be any manual things that we are doing as a common, which is common in all of us. But then there are very specific things that we will be studying today that is actually involving a very specific business problem. For example, you are receiving some emails from new customers who approach your company. We call it in the CRM, we call it leads. Leads are the customers who are coming to you and they are knocking your door and they are saying that we need to understand your service or product. And then you need to register them in your database to make sure that you continue communication with them. So you need to make sure you reply those emails and you register them in your customer relationship management system, which is a CRM system that stands for customer relationship management. So you register those incoming inquiries in the system. So this is again one manual thing that we do as a business, and then we make sure that we remember the conversation with them, and we do again a follow-up with them on a regular basis. And if they are out of the office, we need to know that when they are coming back, and if they are here, we need to know that what they need and sending them quotation, and then until the selling is done, and then after sales service. All of this require manual things. The good thing is that the AI is here, and in AI you can automate most of this portion while you are enjoying your time anywhere. You will notice that AI is doing your job. And that is what is happening in Biolytica. So here, this session that we are having common session among all the both of the lines. One of your coders and non-coders, but workflow is common and is a common problem. So we are having different technologies available in the market where we build AI-based workflows. When we say AI-based workflows, you need to understand, first of all, what a workflow means. So when we say the traditional work, as I was explaining you, there are some rules you do. There are some manual triggers, like you open your Gmail and you check your inbox, and so you do some certain tasks that was like a traditional work have been like this that we have been doing. So there was like always a duplication. Sometimes in the CRM system, someone is adding a data that has already been added by someone else or even us. So, I mean, we don't remember things as human, and we need, a system that can, help us whether there is a duplication of entry or not. If system is not stopping us, this is like a traditional way of doing whatever we have been doing so far. In the AI automation era, AI starts with some triggers. There are certain triggers like an email come to your inbox, or there is a form that has been submitted by someone, like you create a form for feedback form from people or any kind of submission form. Anyone who submit the form, that is a kind of a trigger. There can be any sensor reading. For example, you says that whenever there is a temperature drop below 25 degree, our automation script should start and should start informing people around. Or it could be anything in the hospital, in any factory, for example, wherever manufacturing processes are going on, there are multiple sensors around, and you want to make sure that if certain thing happen at a certain place, some triggers automatically should be working, like there should be an alarm, and then there should be an email going around, there should be an automatic phone call to a few people, and this kind of automation need a trigger. So AI automation means there will be a trigger where the system will start, and there of course are some cases where you do not have a trigger, and that is one of the case we will discuss today, and that is like creating an LinkedIn social media, for example, post automatically by AI. Then there are event-based systems. You have the good thing about AI is that as it is taken care by computer, so everything will follow a rule, and then it will follow some human intelligence as well. So when we say AI, it means that we are using some of the large language models like GPT-5, Gemini, or any other thing that we use to make sure some decision is happening by AI, and this decision is similar to what we used to take as a human. Now AI will take that decision and do the instance. So this is like you need to know what automation means in AI terms. So for example, automation can do a lot of good things in our lives. You have, for example, 60% of knowledge workers' time is spent on repetitive tasks. As I explained you, checking your inbox is a repetitive task these days. It's not a task that we should be doing all day. We should be busy in something more productive. I'm not saying checking inbox is not productive, but I'm saying that now in today's world, this can be automated as well. So this is a kind of productivity challenge, so that you are focusing on a more better problem solving things that you should focus. So AI can help you in that. So it can help improve your customer experience, transparency, accuracy, and productivity, and it will save a lot of time for you. So this is automation. So we will be doing it. I'm just skipping and covering this so that you know some basics. We call it workflow maturity model. So for example, whenever we look at any organization or even ourselves as people, we know that whatever we are doing right now, either we are doing manual, or either we are using a digital system, or are we fully automated, or are we using an intelligent workflow system or autonomous. So this 5-level workflow is called maturity model of a workflow that this organization is. Bilytica at this stage is at the intelligent level. I will explain you why. So manual means that there is email, for example, happening, and you are getting data from email, and you are writing email to Excel, some list of email you are preparing in the Excel. So this is manual thing. For example, if there is a digital system, what you can do, there are some macros on your Excel sheets. It can be an email that is auto forward to somewhere. So then there are automated level. These are rule-based work where, for example, you say that on a weekly basis, check which invoices need to be sent. So please send the invoices. So this, if some system is doing this for you, you could say that this company is at the automated level. Things are automated and they are sending invoices through system, and system is sending reminders. One example is, for example, Zoho Books. And you know that Zoho Book is an accounting system. I'm just taking one example. There are many systems, accounting systems, that send invoices on, and they have these kind of reminders. So this is called automated level. When we say intelligent, this means that something is happening where the AI model is taking some decision. For example, I don't want in my inbox to respond to every email. For example, some email is coming from Facebook to me, and that email is just an information to me that somebody sent me a comment. And there are certain emails that are marketing emails, that in your inbox that is bombarded with a lot of marketing emails as well. So we need to really classify the emails, and this is what we normally do as human. We go to the inbox and we check that, okay, this email is important, and this email, I need to delete it or spam it, or or maybe ignore it. So this classification that as a human we do, AI can do it for us. And when they do it, we can make a system that can be automated in a way that, and that's what our systems are at this moment. While I'm talking, all the inbox and everything in Bilytica has been automated, and thank you, Samar, for this. And by the way, our team is here, and thanks to the team for all this. So our inbox, reading from inbox, and then doing certain tasks in the inbox. For example, making sure that the emails are classified. Some emails are important to reply. So AI can create a reply for us by looking at all the history of the communication with that particular person or the company. And based on this particular history that we normally do as well, you know that whenever we open an email, we first check the complete thread that has been going on and the previous emails with that person. So based on that, we take decision. Similar, AI will take decision. Number two is, after classifying, we need to make a reply. So AI can write a reply for us. What we do normally, we don't allow AI to send email automatically. We have right now a human loop. We call it human in loop. And what this human in loop does, it is, for example, in my inbox case, it is me. I come in like every day, like 5 minutes, and I check my emails that are in the draft. You know, AI only create draft for us, and from the draft, we only press the button send after verifying the response has been written correctly by AI. Sometimes AI can make mistake, you know that. And so this kind of workflows are intelligent. So classification of the data and then responding to the data. It can happen like replying an email, or there can be another scenario. For example, you want to update a record at a database for certain thing. So it can be anything. So this is called intelligent level. And then we have autonomous levels where the workflows are self-healing, which means that in your network, for example, in our network, that is computer networks, you know, our computer systems in wherever we are working in our offices, if there is a problem in a network, so AI should detect the problem and should fix the problem automatically without taking any human in the loop. That is fully autonomous system. That means that any manufacturing unit in, for example, you know, Riyadh industrial zone, something is happening there, automatically AI should detect and fix it. So this level will come, inshallah, soon as well. You will see in 24 months from now that AI will be starting building fully autonomous system, and all the workflows that we are talking today to you, for example, we are going to build some workflows with you. You will notice that these kind of workflows AI will be doing automatically. And by the way, I will also tell you at the end of session what skills you should focus. Either you should start building N8N workflow, or you should build something else. Or that is the last part of the presentation I will be doing. Now, just very quickly, there are some core layers. We have some data layer in the automation that you will notice that there is a source like email, form, API. API means that any data comes from another system, and then we use a workflow engine. So there are multiple workflows engine like N8N, Make.com, Relevance AI. There are many, right? So 11 labs also have their systems. So we have, then there is an AI layer that understand the context, that understand and take decision as we human do. It can be ChatGPT model, OpenAI, it can be, you know, Gemini, it can be anything that you can use. It is up to you. It is up to the workflow. It is up to the use case. We will tell you where to use what as well. So then we have integration. Sometime we take decisions and we, for example, update a record somewhere, or create a customer somewhere, or do something else. Or maybe, for example, we can create a system that by looking at my, by looking at my calendar, automatically fix the appointments. So after inbox, if someone says that I want to meet you tomorrow 9 o'clock, so the AI can check the calendar and update the calendar and make sure the event is created, responding to the person that I have created a meeting with you at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Saudi time, and this has been done already. So this all thing is connection between the systems. So integration is also one thing. So then there is human in loop. So this is what I told you, that human in loop sometimes is important, because sometimes AI create things for you, and you can it can require validation. Like in our case, we don't want AI to submit, the email in the send. We want it to in the draft only. So then there is a monitoring, and you go in the dashboard, and you want to make sure that your scripts were working, how many emails were received, whether the classification was happening correctly. And so this is only one example of email, and I can take several examples. For example, this is email automation example I was taking. So there is a trigger. Trigger is Gmail inbox. Something comes. You says that, okay, AI know to classify whether this email intent is it's a right email, marketing email, spam email, or something, and then extract the data from the email, go to our system, computer system, CRM system, update, create a record for this particular person. If the record already exists, do not create, only the update the record that this person sent another email, or create, create a record. Also, if there is a complaint from an existing customer, go to our ticketing system, create a support desk ticket, and notify the team via Slack that, or any tool like Microsoft Teams, that you have received a ticket from this customer, or I have created 22 new customers today in the CRM. Please take care of that. And then, we are so much automated that even our CRM records right now, the leads are happening from the email automatically. Our leads are happening. The leads activities are happening. Even any activity that is like activity means that I have to send email to this customer after 7 days and reminding him about the invoice that I have sent. Now, if I forget after 7 days, our AI automation is so much powerful that it's automatically make a reply, and it tell us that today you had to reply, and I have created a reply for you. Just submit the send button. So this is one of the use case. There can be other. So this very big use case, you see, it's our real use case. It's our 100% real data that you see here. It is actually from Bilytica. So let me tell you what this use case means. Now, this use case is saying that if we receive, what we as Bilytica actually have a list of prospective clients, and we have their emails. We sometimes send them email about couple of thousand people. So we send them email and telling them about something new that we are doing. And some of those people can be out of office at that time, and they receive email, but we automatically receive back an email from them that, that it's easy, that we are out of office today. So what happens is that we want to make sure that we remember them. We don't forget them, because every day many emails are coming. So we may forget that 10 days ago, there was someone who was out of office. How will I remember today? So what we do normally, we run this workflow. This workflow takes our out of office. First of all, it classify. It really notice that which of the emails are out of office emails. And there is, you can see ChatGPT nodes that decides that and classify that which of the emails are actually, out of office. And from those out of office emails, we go and we check whether in our CRM system, those clients already exist. If they exist, we run something else. If they do not exist, we create them, a prospective client. We make 7 days later an activity, or sometimes we notice that what date they are coming back. Sometimes, you write that I'm coming back to office on 29th of October. You know that in the out of office email, it is sometime written. So we create an activity 3 days after the person joins back. So this script is doing this. So this is now taking some decision by AI, and you see that something is happening here. This is very, very easy to create. It is super easy to create. You will notice today, someone is going to show you something. And then we have, for example, this is now very, very simple email fetching and AI processing layer, where you get email, you split the emails, like you have 100 emails received from the inbox. Out of each 100 email, you create a message, and you actually, submit the response, and you send it back. So this is showing you one part of the problem. And then, this another thing where I was explaining you that if there are emails having leads, and so what is happening, I have already explained you this workflow. Now, this was one example that we do as an out of office emails. It's just one script of many scripts that we have. So one thing you need to know, that NA10 has two versions. So our topic today is NA10 because NA10 is free of charge. You do not need to pay to anyone to use NA10. If you download NA10 to your desktop and you run NA10 in Docker. So in order to run, you need to install NA10, you need to install Docker. Someone is going to take you through that as well. And then you will notice that in NA10, you can create any workflow completely free, no charges to you. So that is why we choose NA10. Make.com, on other hand, is not open, like there's not free. So, but the good thing is that Make.com, it is little bit easier to do certain things. And NA10 sometime, takes little bit, 1 hour, I would say more, but it doesn't matter, that why to pay, there's no need to pay. Then we have NA10 overview and installation. So I'm just telling you that NA10 has two versions. So you need to, there are certain commands as well, because we will be sharing this presentation with you. You will have to run a complete, how you download Docker, how to install NA10. There is a complete step-by-step guide that Samar is going to show you. But more important thing Samar is going to show you today is to make sure that we have selected a very interesting case. We have selected that we want to create a LinkedIn post for us by AI, and AI should decide, for example, what topic to choose. And based on the topic that AI decide about any trend that is going on in my industry, AI should create that post. AI should create the image as well, and by using some image library, like for example, Google Nano Banana, and there are multiple image libraries you can use. So AI should post this post plus image to the LinkedIn. So this is kind of the workflow we will be creating today, or simpler than this that Samar is going to show you. But this is called social media post creator, post idea creator as well. From idea to post, everything is automated. So the most important thing I should say that in Belitica, everything on social media that you see, 95% of the content of social media is by AI agents, not by human. Why? Because we create stuff we are fully, as I explained you, we are at the intelligent level of the workflows and automation. So we have created some kind of these workflows. If you need anything from these workflows, we can talk on WhatsApp and may share some of these workflows with you as well for your learning, and that will really help you a lot after this. So just very quick, I'm just going to skip this. As I explained, there is human in loop, human approval is needed. So all this is what I have already explained you. So there is also Make.com overview. I have already explained you. Make.com and NA10, both are same thing, different companies, similar stuff. Make.com also has a lot of integrations ready. NA10 has even more integrations. So we have choose NA10 because of the reason it is free. So we don't want you to pay to these companies initially while you are learning. So just I'm skipping. There are in NA10 and Make.com, the very big difference, as I explained you, NA10 can be self-hosted on your computer, or it can be hosted on cloud, and Make.com is fully cloud. So and by the way, NA10, the users are mainly developers. While I say developer, they who really would like to experiment more, and Make.com more business user who don't have time to learn and they just want to drag and drop and things. Although drag and drop is NA10 is also there. So there are some more templates in Make.com, but in NA10 you need to use custom logic. But one thing that let me tell you, while we are doing NA10, we use AI again to help us building some of the stuff as well. And that's where AI can build a lot of things. And that's where I wanted to show you today few things before summer starts. One thing that you should notice that NA10 recently, I think last week, created something called Workflow Builder. So Workflow Builder is a tool in NA10 where you can create your own workflow by actually giving an English command to the NA10. You see, NA10 AI they call. So this is one thing I just wanted to show. This is, by the way, a web interface of NA10. It is cloud interface I'm showing you. And there is a self-hosted interface as well here. On the local host, you can see local host means it is on my computer. And here we are also looking at some stuff, and there are certain use, we have some almost similar thing. But the only missing part is the AI of n8n is not on the local host. This is only on the cloud version of that. So you can see there's just like we just created like one trial for you because we use mainly our local host. So n8n, the good thing is that this workflow builder. This is why I wanted to tell you that the future of workflows is also different. While you will be learning n8n, you will notice that in 12 months you may not need n8n to remember n8n. So rather than you should focus, I would say that you should focus around you somewhere. Look at the businesses and see what manual things they are doing that can be automated. And number two, any business problem that need attention. So you can create a startup around that, fully AI controlled startup. You are the employee of that startup and you are the owner of that startup. So there is now with AI a possibility of one man company. And Sam Altman also said a couple of months back that we will notice very soon that AI will you will have one person company of $1 billion, and we will hear that how many employees you have? 0. It's only me who is working, and there is fully AI around me. So that is what you will see that is happening. So I'm just giving the mouse to Samar while I will be explaining you. So Samar, please take it, and then we are going to show you one of the script that we will run together, workflow for the LinkedIn automation. Thank you. Samar, you take my chair and I am ready. Sure. So Samar is now going on the local host. You see on the top, there is a local host. And this local host, he has created already, there are many things that he have, by the way. So you already have one of the workflow that he created for you. And that workflow he's going to create. First of all, he's going to explain this to you. And I'm going to explain this, how this workflow is working. And then apart from this workflow, we are going to create this again for you from scratch so that you know how to create this workflow. First of all, this workflow is very simple. It is taking two things. It is not auto-generating ideas at this moment. It is getting ideas from the topics that you decide on a Google Sheet. You say that there is a topic for LinkedIn, impact of artificial intelligence on future job market. You can write topic, and these topics you can get from ChatGPT, saying that what are the most trending topics today, for example, and you can write. And here the important thing is that this is human in loop. Human in loop means that as a human, I want to make sure that my LinkedIn, I control little bit of that so that I know what is going to be posted. Now writing about this, creating an image about this, posting it at the right time, it is all workflow based. So this is one of the idea that you can create a Google Sheet where you can write topics, whatever you want to post, and about these topics, whatever to create the best content, best image, posting on LinkedIn is fully automated by the workflow. And you can schedule this workflow to run every day. Every day it should pick, for example, one topic. Next day should pick the next topic. Next day should pick the next topic. Someone is going to show you. So this one, as you can see here, we have a trigger, and it is like from the Google. Some of the, so this script, is doing, for example, it is going to your Google Sheet account, and it is going to get the first sheet, and this topic for LinkedIn. And from there is a sheet name called Sheet 1, as you can see here, Sheet 1. And this sheet is now happening. You can see from here, it is checking the status. So status pending means that something which was not posted. So you can see that a topic has already, two topics have been posted already, so I don't want to post on those. I want to pick the next one automatically, and I will continue this list, and AI will continue doing every day. So I say that my pending, status should be picked, and then I pass this to the AI model. So there are again multiple choices here. You can use OpenAI, or you can use Gemini. Gemini is, by the way, free. You can use Gemini free of cost as well for some certain things. Or I think as an individual, if we want to get post written, it is a free account is very easy for us. We can do it, not as a business, but as a personal level. We can run our show really on without charges. But we choose OpenAI account. So, and then you need to give a prompt that what the system should do based on this topic, and what type of post it should create. So this all thing then goes to create an image. This image we are using, for example, Dell model. So Dell model is again OpenAI, but you can use Google Nano Banana. You can use, if there is a video you need to create, you can use Google Veo 3 model, or there are multiple models you can use. These all options are available here in n8n. So this will create an image, and then you create a post on LinkedIn. This is another node. So this is step by step. This is going to create, a post on LinkedIn, and whatever the image that is has created, you can see the, as whatever the past image it has created. Then there is it will create, and it will send the post on LinkedIn. It will extract the URL of that post and update in the Google Sheet. As you can see here, it not only post, but it's yeah. So now we have actually run this after every 1 minute. He has scheduled this, so every 1 minute it is running. So can you stop this for 1 minute? Sure. So he's just stopping this because it is active. You can see on the top, we need to stop it. So we don't want it to run every 1 minute. As you can see, the trigger is 1 minute. It can be 1 day. You want to run it after every 1 day, and then you can say that every 1 day it should be running in the midnight or in the morning, whatever time you choose. So you can run it, for example, 9 a.m. you want to make a post. So everyone will notice that, every day, for example, Usman is writing posts. Oh, he's so good. He's checking the social media, and Usman even don't know that for last 30 days he even didn't open the social media. So this is the life now. It's fully automated life. So that is one of the script. Now we are going to create this whole program again for you. Just a very simple, and as a sample you can take it, but a very simple script. Then life is very easy if you understand this. So Samar, please, can you create a new for us workflow? Yes. So you can create just a new one from start. Sure. So this is step one. It's normally it open like this. Whenever you start n8n, it open like you add your first step. So we can make manual triggers, any app-based event. For example, if a message come on my WhatsApp, if I need to reply on, and wallahi, we can reply our WhatsApp messages. We can automate it fully, and we did not do it because we don't want to do it. But if we could do it, we can easily do. Then on a schedule basis, for example, we, like in our case, it is scheduled basis that we want to run the script every 1 day in the morning, 9 o'clock. We want to make sure there is a post, or every second day. It's up to us to create a post on a next topic. And then there could be a webhook call. Webhook call means that you get a signal from somewhere, like a phone call on your phone, and then if we receive that API, this is webhook call. Then any form submission, you can create web forms as well, like on your website. There are Google Forms. You have on Facebook, you can create a campaign, and anybody who can put data in that campaign, and they press the submit button, so you receive that submission. So this is also a trigger. Trigger can be anything. It can be a chat message, like I explained you. It can be many other ways, hundreds of other ways. So we can choose on a schedule one, as you can see here. So on a schedule trigger, what you can do that when this trigger need to be happen on a timely basis, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. For example, I have a script that actually, take, they run every day for Facebook. Open my friend list and check whose birthday is today and create a very beautiful birthday post and submit on my behalf on the wall. So this is like, and I can on my actually Facebook, but tagging that person, so that person feel, my friend should feel special that Usman is remembering him every birthday. So, but this is again AI. So like I'm just sharing that. So this is one thing that we have triggered, that after midnight or whenever you want this to be triggered, like I want to trigger it early morning whenever I come office, 9 a.m. it should run automatically. So this is like first thing that we do, and then summer this schedule is done. Now what next? It's very simple. So we are now opening Google Sheets. This is like a list of so many things that we can do with the Google Sheet. We can create a new sheet. We want to, delete a sheet. We want to get rows in the sheet. So I think in our case, we will get rows in the sheet because we want to read the sheet. So this is like the way. So first thing is that you need Google OAuth. So how to set up this is also something that you need to learn. So Samar, can you open Google? So right now, this is the first thing, because I want to connect uh, console. So now we are opening Google Console, as you see. So why I'm doing this? This you need to do it, and we will share with you a link in the WhatsApp post, our group, and where there will be a step-by-step guide. You will notice that how to create this. Why you need this? You want n8n to have permissions to read your inbox, to read your, for example, Google Sheets. So there is a permission required. This permission setup is called OAuth in Google. So Google, there is a way to do this. So this is like 5 to 10 minutes work. Only one time you need to do in your lifetime. So then any type of n8n workflow on your inbox, on your Google Sheet, Google Forms, in your presentation, wherever, Google Meet, it can do it. So you need to enable this APIs and services. So this Google Auth, he's just going to show you one of the thing which is called, like, for example, Gmail API. So you need to enable this kind of thing where we have enabled Gmail API. We enable Google Sheet API as well for us. So everything we have enabled for us, we will share with you this link. So this is not the scope of today's our session, but because it required some time. So so you need to enable some of the APIs, and you need to go to OAuth screen, and you need to create an OAuth here. So whatever summary is showing you at this moment. So this is like step one of doing anything in n8n related to your Google. If you want to do your Google Sheet, Google Inbox, anything you want to do, Google Calendar event, you want n8n to create your Google Calendar, you need to create this, and you need a client ID and a client secret from this. This client ID and client secret, we will share with you a link how to create this. So you will see that we have already created for us. So now Samar is going back. So here in this Google Sheet node, we call it node, by the way. In workflow, each thing is a node. So this node, we need to put client ID and client secret from the Google Auth. This is one-time job that you have to do. And once you do this, you are connected to your Google Sheets. Then what we need to do? Now your connection is done. We are saying that give me list of all documents in my in my Google Drive. So it will give you list, then you go and you can check the sheet, whatever sheet you want. Like it is saying there are 3 sheets in your Google. So we say that, okay, this is one of the sheet. We can open it, by the way, from the link as well. And we go back and we can select the sheet, whatever sheet we want to automate. So, and then from the sheet, there can be multiple, sheets as well in one Google workbook. It can be sheet 1, sheet 2, any name. So the system will show you that name. So you will select that. So now with this node, we have selected Google Sheet and a list of everything. We can also create filters here. And what filter we need at this moment, you remember that we need a filter for status pending. Why? Because we don't want a topic to be posted again and again. We want to make sure that the AI put the status called posted, and if there is any pending status, it should only pick that. It should not pick anything that has been posted already. So because of this, we put a filter. So this filter is there, as you can see. And so this is like done. So this step you can even execute to check what output is coming, how many rows are coming. So what will be the next topic, which means that how brands use data analytics to personalize customer experience. So you see that why it is picking this, because the first pending is here. So this is why we see that, okay, our setup is working fine so far. And we back to the canvas. 2 things are done. We have scheduled a trigger. We read the sheet and we know that we are going to now check the pending records only. And so now we have picked the record. Now we have, it pulled all the pending items. We don't want this. We want only the first one. So we can see that, okay, you only need to execute this one. You don't need to execute it the next time. Why? When we say execute one, it only pick the first pending and it will skip anything else. Wherever it first see the pending, it will only pick that. So this is one thing that you need to do here. And we move to the next step. And now next is our ChatGPT AI, because now we need AI to write a post. So as you know, we have two tasks to do. We need to create a post, we need to create an image. So these 2 things need to be done by AI. So what to do here? We can say that we need to create a message. Okay. And this message has to use, again, a connection. So this connection is what? So you can create, by the way, a new credentials. And this credential is going to OpenAI. You need an OpenAI billing key for this. If you do not have, go to the Gemini. And in Gemini, you can go Google AI Studio and you can get it from there as well. It's also very easy. If you want, I will on WhatsApp send you a link how to do that. That is very, very easy to do. This step is easy. If you already have an OpenAI account, ChatGPT, you can get the billing key. If you do not have, go to Gemini, and in Gemini, go to Google AI Studio and you can get it. So both ways are okay. You can get it from Open. So we are using OpenAI because that has been already done. So we already created this connection. So now what we need to do, we need to create a text. We need to do generative AI. So we need to do some generation. So what model we need to use, in ChatGPT or OpenAI, there are many models they have. So we can use, for example, Mini, we can use Nano, we can Foro. All models are, some are free of cost, some are having cost. So you need to make sure that you choose something where which is charging you minimum or not charging you anything in Gemini case. So it's up to you. And then you can test the output as well. Now here, we need to write a prompt. Now again, your prompt engineering course, you learned that how to build an effective prompt to get the best out of the large language model. So for example, I want to write here that, okay, your role is to create, as a LinkedIn content creator, and you have, for example, I am from AI background or BI background, data background. I can say that you have very good experience in artificial intelligence, data analytics, and you have been doing this for many companies for like 20 years. I need to ask ChatGPT to act a role, and then based on that role to create it. Like Summer is going to copy some of the previous prompt that he had in the other setup. So he's just picking up right now so that we can actually. So he's just going to pick up so that we save the time. Now it is saying write a professional LinkedIn post about the post, and post should have like 500 to 50 to 100 words, because uh, it should be very simple. It should end with 4 relevant hashtags. It should use emojis. It should use also generate summary as well. Or it could be anything, like you can say that this post should say my view, or it should decide whether I like it or not like it, or what is my view on this topic, and kind of you can do whatever you want. Its limit is your brain. So like we are just copying it. And now it is saying that from the topic that you choose, just from that topic, pick it and create a post. Now I'm just going to paste it to the new one that we just are creating, my workflow tool. So now we see that we are going to execute. It is saying that, okay, I'm executing this node, and I'm, here, for example, you can correct the spellings, you can make sure that everything is fine. So now it's saying that please provide the subject you want in LinkedIn. The system is asking it. So you need to provide the subject. ChatGPT is smart. It asks that, okay, give me at least the topic that what you want me to write. So you can actually get the topic from the variables that you are getting from the previous node. The previous node was your Google Sheet, and here you have a topic name column. And from that column, you know that you have a topic name column. You want to make sure whatever is the value pick that value and send this value to ChatGPT model so that it can write a very good content about this using ChatGPT 4.1 mini model. This is what it means right now. So you can execute the step to test if it is working fine or not. So remember, this is like what is? Yes, someone is speaking. Oh, yeah, I think it's okay. So we have, like, it says that, okay, in today's fast-paced market, brand leverage, data analytics, it is writing something. It is saying that your model is okay, your node is okay. It is giving some output in the content variable for us, and I can change my prompt. I can check whether when I get the best output. This is hit and trial, and the maturity will come with time. So you can execute and test it, and then next. So your post is done. You see, it's so simple to automate these days. The next is you want to create an image as well. It's up to you. If you don't want, it's okay. If you want, you go and you say that I want OpenAI model, for example, or any model, and I want to use DALL for generate an image. So generating image, there are models as well, and DALL 3 is a prominent and famous model, by the way, to write. So you can, previous one was 2.1, so you can use this model. I personally use, by the way, Nano Banana. So because that is paid a little bit, so but that also gives you very, very good image. So if you want, like, the paid means in cents it will charge, not in dollar. Like for one post, it will be like probably 1 cent or something. So I mean, it's very, very cheap. So these days, not even every 30 post, you may get a bill of like $10 maybe. So if you use Nano Banana and other all kind of high-end things, if you don't use that, you can still use DALL, you can use Gemini, or you can use ChatGPT, but that will be no charges for you. Yeah. So now we are going to create an image. Okay. So now we want output as JSON. And why we want this?
Because we have get the summary and summary for image main purpose of the
So we
contacts.
want this. So like, you can see that this is going to create multiple things. It is going to create post, summary, and the post that is previously created, summarizing it as well, summarizing for image. So you want to make sure that image is very clear and it should, the purpose is image purpose is clear and everything is okay. Now it will produce the image. So you can actually double click it and you can, yes, you can make a prompt and you can create an image. Again, you need to take it from the previous one because we already created it. So please copy this. For example, it's saying, please create a high quality, professional, visually appealing. It's up to you. I might use something else, by the way. I might not use this prompt, but it's really up to you. It's your own way of doing. Every one of you is in the different field. You may need a different type of image. So you need to create a very good prompt. That's where you have already, in the previous lecture was all about prompt and everything. So now you need to make sure you execute the previous node to test it. So your previous node after execution will give a summary, will give you a complete write-up of your LinkedIn post, purpose and everything. So whatever you want out of these variables, like you can say that, okay, I want summary to go to image. I don't want full post to go to image. Image otherwise will be very confusing. So I want only the summary to go to image. I want Dell to create an image for me. Says that, okay, your image has been done. So I can now, just a moment. So yes, so that has been done. So you can execute the step and it will give an output. So the output that you see is, like, for example, this is now on the data side because again, it depends on, because we say that you need to avoid text logos and watermarks, but your purpose is to highlight how brands leverage data analytics to tailor their customer experience. So it is just like, whatever we give, uh, it gives output accordingly. So now, again, this is prompt based. Whatever prompt you create, it will create. So my today's work is to show you how it works. So just a minute, he's fixing something. Okay, it's done. Why this is cross? It's saying that the service refused because maybe it is your workflow is offline because we did not activate it yet.
It's normal in AnyNet, and by the way.
So don't worry about these things. When we run the full show, it will run. Now the image is done, your text is done. You want to post it on LinkedIn. You see, one-time effort will save you a lot of time and someone is creating your post automatically. Now the LinkedIn account again need a connection. So for LinkedIn account, you need to use a connection that you can get. Someone is going to explain you that. Someone, maybe your API is working or you think it's...
So it's getting 2 items, that's why it's going late.
Okay, no problem. So it returned only first matching row. This was something that we missed. That is why it was getting, like, you can see on the each node that one item go from here, one item pass. Previously it was saying 2 items pass. So it was going then to the next path. So now one item pass means one output generated. And from here it should be saying one item passed, so that everything is happening. If it is saying 0 item passed, it means that some decision happened here. Whatever node it is, doesn't matter. And so you can actually now, yeah, so it says retry on fail if there is anything. So in n8n, because you are using local, as I explained you, you're not using on cloud. Sometime n8n says like this, but it you can put on your note that make it 4 tries, so don't and then do it like it just did it. So in this case, you can also say that make it. So these are all learnings that now we are sharing with you. Maybe you would face this cross sometime failure and you will be worried, but don't worry. Just say retry on fails. Max tries just 3 or 4 put so that it make another try to create it. Sometimes, as I explained to you, because it is working on localhost, it is not deployed anywhere. This may create. So like now it has created another type of image, some image based on whatever we have given input. Now the next node is the LinkedIn. We are going to connect it to a node called LinkedIn. You can search it. It is already there. So how to get the LinkedIn OAuth, like Google, there is also a way to get the LinkedIn Google Auth, and I will send you the link to that as well. So how to create. This is only one-time effort. Again, like in Google case, like in this case, Samar is going to show you LinkedIn, for example, how to get it. And then Samar will also show you on his LinkedIn, when the post is done, how the post look like on LinkedIn. So this is, for this you need developer account of LinkedIn, which is very easy, very simple, nothing to pay, it's completely free, but only may need 5-10 minutes. So I will share with you the link to explain how to make this LinkedIn developer account and how to get this API key that we need here. So we need for any auth, we need credentials from LinkedIn. Then we need to create a post. Okay, what we need to do, we can create a post. Okay, and we need to post as a person because we are post not as an organization, because it is my personal account. For example, if it is my company account, let's say AI Society account. So AI Society account, we want to this workflow to run. It can, like in our Belitica case, it is an organization, and also in my case, it is personal. So multiple scripts are running. So there you can put the person name, or here, whatever you would like to put, you can select, or you can put.
It's my testing LinkedIn profile.
Actually. Yeah. So it's just he created a LinkedIn for you, just for you to show, so that just to how it is working. He didn't want to do it on his real LinkedIn, because his real LinkedIn is having a very, very detailed model. It's similar to this, but little bit more nodes to handle certain things. So here, for example, from the post, whatever text you need to drag it. Okay, now the LinkedIn is asking where is the text, and whether the text has a media category as well, or we say that yes, there is some media as well, there is an image with this, or or any article link or whatever, you can do whatever you want. Here it is asking input field for binary field. You have a tab on the front called binary. Here it is, you need to attach it to the node as well. So how to do it, he's just showing you. Okay. So he just put that whatever image you created from there, it's image PNG type, about 2 MB, and just put it here and execute this step. Now this is going to create the LinkedIn post, and okay. So you need to get the binary. It's just going to. Is just getting it from I think you got it from schema, I think, by mistake.
No, sir.
I think you need to get the link to the file. Okay. So after the execution, the system will show the output that this has been done, and it will give a link as well. So this URL means that this has been posted. Let's go to the LinkedIn to check what has been posted. So can you refresh your LinkedIn to show maybe that what has been posted? Okay, in today's digital age, it's 2 hours back. So yes. So you see, this was what your image was that was created by AI. So again, you can tweak it, you can create it better. and then there are hashtags done by the script, and the AI also created an article for you and post also for you. Now, if you want to reply the comments as well, this is also possible. If you want AI to watch your wall and comment on the wall as well, this is also possible by multiple ways. And this means that whatever you are doing today as human, it can be automated, 90% of it by AI. So this script is done. So we can go back to the canvas. We can rename it. We can activate it so that it run automatically every morning. So because it is on our local host, your Docker need to be started or your laptop need to be started because it is your local host. So there is a solution to this. You need to sometime deploy this script online with called VPS hosting that I will also share with you a link to get that VPS hosting on a free or cheaper basis. So there are multiple ways to do that. Then, it's just going to update the Google Sheet so that we update the Google Sheet and putting pending to, pending to, I think, post it. And we also want to make sure that we, in the document, in the topics for LinkedIn, we go from the list sheet 1, and from sheet we go and we match the column manually, and then whatever is the column you select here, the column, for example, the status, I guess. So
The topic name is.
topic name to match, and then because the topic name is coming from previous one, and then the status of the topic name to match is this one, for example. So this is the way to like go to the record in that list of, yeah, like your Google Sheet. So we want to write that, go to that status and put it posted, and then execute this step as well. If you want the link as well, Samar, maybe you can also put the link. Yes, this link is your LinkedIn link, so that you also want to make sure that what is the link, where you have posted. So, I mean, you can get the link as well. So
One thing is to be noted that this is not the proper link. We will have to make this link properly by adding the link back to the given data by the LinkedIn node.
Okay, so yes, let's open the other one where we already done that. So how to create that link is just showing you. So you see, this is a very simple but very powerful script. It's running the complete show of creating the LinkedIn post. So you need to make the URL like this: https linkedin.com/feed/update/ the URI, the link that it has created. So this is the way to update the Google Sheet. Why I'm saying, because you want to make sure you click on the Google Sheet, it should open ready the post, because in the URI it cannot open. You need to create the full link. So now we are just creating the full link. So it's just saying, it's copy paste maybe. So this you will learn. So how to get this? Go to the LinkedIn and any post that you opened. So you see that linkedin.com/feed.update. This is common, and then there is URI. So this URI will be updated, so it will show you that once. That's why you need a static on the previous step. Now it is still pending because we did not run that, we did not execute that node. So if we execute that node, or even we execute that workflow completely, it will again create another one for same topic because it is pending. So it is thinking that that item is pending. I need to create an host. So now it is running the image. As I explained, we have done 3 tries to use the model. Sometime if the server of OpenAI is busy, try again and create an image. So because this is running on the backend, you don't need to worry. It will run every day automatically. It will create the post automatically on your LinkedIn. So it's very, very easy to do. Now it is updating the record. So now it says that I have updated. You see, it has done the post. It have created the link for us, and I can open the link as well to check, okay, what was posted. So now I'm opening the link to check what was posted. Now I think it is same topic, but I'm very sure the image will be different. Now it is different image. and it's a similar post. I hope it was like very simple for you guys to know. Now, I want to tell you one more thing, that whatever we have done so far uh, in 20, 30 minutes, of course, it may take like initially 1, 2 hours for you, but eventually you will learn. But I would be saying that please, rather than learning too much of this N10, learn a business problem around you, whatever needs a solution, and then use N10 or Make.com or WAPI, for example, for voice APIs. Let me share with you some of my knowledge as well now after this, just as a general chit chat. So I will share with you what is happening around. You see, it has done. It is also giving the article and some data as well. So, anyways, this is it for today. So we have done. We just need to after the script is matured and you think it's working, just activate it so that it start running every day. As I explained you need a Docker. This is Docker. We will share with you how to make the Docker setup and to run this local host free of cost N8N automation model. Now I just wanted to share some insights. Things are changing very fast in the market. Many of you know that there are call centers who receive the call. Whenever you go to Al Raji Bank call center, you make a phone call. A person receive the phone call. They respond to your query. This process is going to be fully autonomous by AI agents. You will not notice, or you cannot tell that you are talking to a human. It will speak so good Arabic in a very good dialect. If you are from a specific region in Saudi or in Middle East, it will speak in your dialect. You will also notice that it looked like the person in my area, and that person is not a person, it's an AI agent. So AI agents are going to automate a lot of things, but making very powerful things. So what we as a human need to do, we need to use AI in our life, like we are trying to do in our life. And then we need to fix some business problems around us. And that is what we as our all teams are here. You guys are here learning all this because you want to fix some of the business problems and want to earn revenue as well. So that is, the opportunity is huge. You can build products on any problem that exists in the market and need solution. AI can solve a lot of problems. As I explained you, one of the problem of call centers where the call quality was a problem. So now the call quality has been solved by AI agents. There are multiple companies doing it. This is one of those called Voice Agents. There is 11 Labs. In 11 Labs, they have platform called Conversations. They just started this, by the way. So they have Conversation API, which means that you will speak, and whatever you speak will not convert to text. It will be answered by the AI model in the speech automatically. So it's speech to speech AI. It's not speech to text and then text to speech. Whatever is happening in the market right now is all the models that you see around, whatever like Whisper model of OpenAI, what it does is that whatever you speak, it convert your speak to text, and it takes to the model, and it takes a decision of that, whatever you need. For example, you want to know inquiry of a ticket you have created, or any complaint, or whatever you want to create a complaint in the government system. So whatever you want to do, it could be any request. Whatever request you are doing, you speak in the phone call, and it convert it to the text. It takes to the model. Model take decisions, send text back, and the text is converted to the voice. It is happening so fast that you do not notice, but that is the technology that is happening now. This 11 Labs, for example, they put a technology called Conversation AI, where you will speak and it will not be converted to the text. Their model is so strong that speech to speech API is now happening, which is very fast, very human, and a great thing in the market right now, by the way. So you need to notice this as well. So how you know all this? Just go to x.com, try to be part of different groups, follow different people who are doing this. follow 11 Labs, whoever is working there, follow them. They post something, so you will get news like this. Or create a N10 workflow to create the news for you, to collect the news for you and send you on your Slack, on WhatsApp or whatever. So you can create N10. You can say that N10, I don't have time. I want a summary of the, or summarizing my news, or summary of my news every day at 6 p.m. Send me WhatsApp as a summary that what is happening in AI market today, how many startups came in Saudi Arabia, any funding happened today, or whatever you want, you can get it done automatically by N10. I would do this, for example, if I would be at your place, because I don't have time to go to WAPI here and many other places to find around what is happening around. So I would create a script rather than doing it manually. So this is like, just wanted to share with you that rather than too much focusing on N10, whatever we taught you, it is also now automated mainly by N10, also created N10 AI, which is like vibe coding, where you can write what you want and it will create the workflow for you automatically. And 70-80% of the workflow, you only need to do 20% of the task. So any complex workflow in future can be automated. So it means that your skills of creating workflow will not be that valuable. So the value is your thinking, problem solving, finding the problem, finding the solution. So that was the message, and thank you very much. We are open for any questions if you guys.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Thank you all for this thorough information. I would like to ask one question only and see your thought about it. Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Okay. Nowadays, we all like work in government, and they have this highly secure environment and infrastructure. How can we apply these tool, N8N or whatever tool, and embedded them in the infrastructure, in these government systems infrastructure?
Okay, thank you very much just for the question. So we have faced this while we were working in Saudi with government. We faced the first thing is our data, our data need to be on premises. Government says that we do not want to use anything online. We want to use completely offline. So you need two tools for that to run the complete thing offline. Number one, you need N10, for example, on the offline server of any government IT server. Number two, you need open model of the OpenAI, which is OSS model, which we call GPT OSS or GPT OSS 20 billion. There are more open source models as well in the market, but these models that I show you here are very comprehensive, and they are available on, by the way, Aramco's Google Cloud. So you can get it from there. If you don't want to get it, you can create your own server in the premises. If you do not want to go to the technical things of like creating server, putting the model in the server, then simply go to Google Cloud in Saudi and get it done from there. Like they have ready server, you just get the subscription. So this is one way. The other way is like you can get this, you can download this completely free. You can use OpenAI completely free. So you only need OpenAI model of GPT OSS, which require around 100 giga RAM on your server, and you need to create a very good server for this and download this on the server. You will have a local OpenAI for you. So then this chat GPT is not calling this this N10 is not calling this OpenAI cloud. It will call your local server. So it will be completely offline, completely your data. It will, even you can disconnect internet, it will work. Of course, it will not create post for you or something, but it can do your systems, updating the system. It can do whatever you want in the internal system, and complete intelligence and large language model will be there, completely open source. Like this one is one of the example. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. Would you mind, please, just writing these two approaches for us to be sent by Yara?
Yes, why not? We can do it. We
Yeah.
can put on.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
By tomorrow, we will do it. Thank you. Yes. Any more questions?
I
Hello.
would like to thank you all for
Oh.
this opportunity, for sharing this knowledge. This is meaning a lot. Here I see in the prompts you put Google Sheet and LinkedIn. When you said to my friends here, when we are on the local host, how you are going to connect to the Google Sheet and LinkedIn while we are offline,
No,
especially
we
now
cannot.
nowadays for the security is highly for the government sectors. So
Yes. So, yes, you are completely right. We cannot do this workflow that we created today. This particular workflow is involving Google Sheet and LinkedIn, and both require internet. So you cannot do this workflow on off premises, of course. But you can create another workflow, which could be, I mean, using your email system in the government, doing reading your email, writing a response to your email, updating your calendar in government, whatever calendar, local calendar you are using. Because if you are on premises environment, you are using on premises systems. Those on premises systems, automating those systems and applying AI on those can be done by N8N completely offline. But of course, if you require Google, you need LinkedIn, you need Facebook post, you need internet then. So it cannot happen completely offline. So my point was the using these models, OpenAI model, people are doing in certain way. For example, one company called here, I would not say the name because we are working with them, but they are creating right now Saudi portal for video interviews where the AI will take the video interviews. All that is using OpenAI open model because they did not. Otherwise, if they don't do this, even the open AI bill for them would be very huge. They didn't want to go like that way. So we created an open model for them. So there are multiple cases where you can use open models, but not in this particular scenario that we discussed today. Thank you.
So that's mean if we are going to connect through the internet, are we going to be secure or vulnerable for others to be hacked?
No, you are completely secure because this is in your control. It is only taking 6 steps. So you know what is it is taking. Because the workflow is in your control, whatever workflow is doing, you know exactly what, even the output it is producing, you exactly know what output it is producing at each step. And there is like, output is happening. You can view your sheet, you can view the model, this is the most secure way, I would say, to work these days. You create the workflow and the workflow is highly controlled, and then you make the workflow, activate the workflow, let it run its way. It will never be going wrong.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you for the great workshop and valuable training. It really was insightful. I have a question related to cybersecurity and workflow automation. My colleague once he's using N8N in his official email work, and he put the password and email directly in the N8N. So our cybersecurity teams consider it as a data leak and issuing termination warning. So my question, why they consider it as a data leak, and what is the correct and secure way to connect accounting in tools like N8N or Mac.com?
Yeah. So as I explained in today's workflow, you notice that whenever we were trying to connect for Google Sheet, there are multiple ways. One way is to create the credential or using, user password directly. N8N latest version does not support creating your user password inside N8N. It does not allow that. Previous versions were allowing that, but now not anymore. So it is asking you a client ID or secret. Why it is asking these things? Because these are the stuffs that are not using your direct user or password or anything. Even the client secret that you put here are secure in a way because it is not passed to the next node or any other thing. It is completely autonomous and independently working. And here you are not exposing any of, because anyone otherwise can do one thing. Anyone who find this workflow right now, they can, by the way, copy your client ID and maybe user or password. But right now they cannot do. They cannot even copy this. This cannot copy in the workflow. You cannot do it. It's the only person who created this can only change it. And then this is why client ID and secrets are now better ways. But if you use user and password, the vulnerability, of course, is there because anyone who is exposed to this workflow, for example, who have access to this workflow, because behind this workflow, there is a JSON that is created. You can export this workflow to a file, which is like the format is JSON. So that JSON format that this creates, most of the things goes to that JSON, not the client ID secret anymore, but client identity secret in the previous version were going, but not anymore. So I think the security part could be the previous versions, but the recently for last 1 year, we noticed that it's the most secure platform in the world, and 90% of businesses that we know already are using it. Or I would say one thing, in 12 months from now, not even 24 months, you will see even in Saudi Arabia, 80% of businesses will be using some kind of workflows in n8n.
Clear. Thank you.
This is why there is a business opportunity for you. There is a lot of work in the market.
Such as what?
Such as this creating these chatbots for governments. For example, government website, they require chatbots. We recently created a chatbot for not Saudi but Dubai government. So what this chatbot was doing, that was using LLM on the back, to create. If you have a query, it is taking that query and it is then using vector database to answer this using LLM. So we use something called Pinecone for that. But my point is, this kind of like there are a lot of requirements for that, and we used n8n workflow to do that. And that is Samar can maybe show you one of the example that we were just creating for that government client. So just he's going to show you something we were just working on recently. Yeah. So now you will notice that whatever is happening here, this workflow that you can see here, and this workflow, this completely AI agentic workflow, where it is using n8n to answer the chatbot queries. But this is one of the example that now chatbot is not static chatbot. The chatbot is like a human. You are talking to agent. Somebody will not notice that they are talking to AI. They can say that I want to know where is my order. And you can say that your order is right now on the way and it is here. So you say that I have a complaint, and you can even launch a complaint. So this whole thing is using webhook that you can see, and using AI agent and using Pinecone vector database to do something. So my point is, n8n has a lot of scope in the market. Many use cases are there, unlimited, I would say, and you will see around. That is why I think learning n8n these days, in next 1 month, if you learn it and you are in the market, you will find a lot of work. And but in next 12 to 24 months, as I said, even n8n will be obsolete in a way that agents like n8n has created workflow agent. AI will create the workflows automatically. So what then your role will be? You will be so wise that you will learn business problem solving and how to use AI to solve a business problem. That is the core skill you need to sustain in the market. Thank you.
So, are there any workflow example already template available in n8n?
Yes.
Can I learn from it? I mean,
so now we are going to show you there are hundreds of templates available in their library, and you can go to this template library and they have created like 4,265 AI automation workflows already there. So just what those workflows are. Now this workflow is automating DHL shipment tracking from the, so there are multiple things. So you can see that, can you show me anything you have for LinkedIn? Say, okay, sure. Okay, I will show you all the things that is available off the shelf. It says automated LinkedIn content creation with GPT-4 and Dell. Oh, exactly what we did today. So there is already something. Okay, AI powered multi-social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and there and here and there. You see Facebook is there as well. So Google Trends and Perplexity AI you are using to create the post. Okay, so you have like, many things available. You only need to customize for you. Nowadays, you do not need to think much. You just need to use it, and you need to know how to. I need to use it. That is what I say. That don't go deep in N8N. Try to use templates. Try to make sure that how to create stuff very quickly and how to solve a business problem. Like chatbot problem, we use N8N to solve it. Nobody asked us to use N8N, by the way. They did not ask us. They said, we have a problem and can you address this? That the problem was that this is that any Arabic person, when they speak, the chatbot try to convert it to English and convert the content back to Arabic, which is not right sometime. So we said, no, you need a RAG system for Arabic differently than English. And so we use N8N to decide what to do. So this is like the solution architect type of role. You will learn this when you have knowledge. So in order to have knowledge, first of all, you need to spend 1 month creating different scripts in N8N. Go to make.com, do it. Go to Relevance AI, go to Wapi, try to use it. So use 3-4 different things until you are comfortable how things are moving. Then you will know that how bigger pieces are happening. When some problem is happening, ask ChatGPT, I want to create a chatbot, which you use AI to decide whether, so it will give you solution. Try to learn those different tools, not in a deep way, just very high level. I want you guys to be business problem solver, which is a need in the market, not a tech guy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the great session, and I have learned wallahi, a lot from you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you very much.
Hi. You
Hi.
mentioned that the N8N maybe do you predict a better tool will become and automation will be much easier?
Yes, N8N right now on their cloud version, not on the local host version right now, they have created something called N8N AI. So here, whatever we created, like in LinkedIn, you could write that I want to automate my LinkedIn post and whatever, describe your problem. It will create the workflow for you. So that is N8N AI. So you see, whatever you are going to create, N8N is helping you to create it now. 70% of this will be done by N8N, and 30% only you need to connect, tweak here and there, and that's it. So that's why I would say the next business skills or technical skills in the market, that is the need next year, 2026, is the need of a problem solver, not a tech guy. Because tech is now, AI has taken the role of tech. You need to use AI to solve the problem. And that is why N8N AI beta is there now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think the best problem that you can solve right now for people is around you could be chatbots, AI-based chatbots for their websites and maybe their social media content creation automatically every day by scripts like we did it today. And then you can also solve some of the problem around updating their invoices and systems by N8N script. So you can like find tons of problem around you and get some cash from them, solve it, and that's it. Move on to the next client. No. Yeah, more questions? Somebody is saying you need to give an assignment. There's so many people we cannot track at this moment. Definitely, we are there on the WhatsApp group. Please try to do things. If you find any trouble, let us know. Summer, myself, other team member will be helping you out, inshallah. even basic things you need, you can ask. Thank you very much. Yara, over to you. Dr. Majid, any comments? Thank you. So we are done for
Thank you,
today.
Asman, and thank you everyone for attending. We'll continue the chat in WhatsApp, and we'll see you inshallah next week the same time. Good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Sorry for the start, and thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
No, thank you, Asman. That was wonderful. Thank you very much.